Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. That's right, it's your boy, Dane Johnson, 3_16, aka Gravity, the man who has never met a mic he didn't like, because they're all swell guys in my eyes, back with another episode of the CWA, the Canadian Wrestling Association, burning up in here as CWA Fever is about to get underway with a stipulation of all stipulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the CWA Prairie Tag Team Champions on their way to the ring. Those titles up for grabs, but the careers of the Dream Team are also on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, the Dream Team challenging one last time for those CWA Tag Team titles, possibly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. CWA Live, those champions, look at them. Team America, fuck yeah. Let's not forget, full disclosure underway. The UFO files being released ever so slowly, which is absolutely outstanding. The champions in the ring, and what is happening here? And the fabulous extras. Oh my god, the careers of the Dream Team on the line, and the fabulous extras don't care. Are you kidding me? This can't happen. The referee can't let this match start. And it looks like Team America, fuck yeah, they're gonna back off here. And are you kidding me? Jeff and Jason Bravo are still gonna compete here. Absolutely love it. And off the ropes now. And Jeff Bravo fighting for his life. Diving headbutt. And there's a kick as well. Another kick to the face. Quick tag. In comes an awkwardly created Jason Bravo. Knee downstairs. Onto the second rope here. And he gets that knee. Let's go. Careers on the line. Championships on the line. Pride definitely lost. That's no longer on the line. And we got a submission about to be locked in by Jason Bravo, who's holding on for dear life. Kick downstairs. Multiple kicks. We're going to have another tag, it looks like. And in comes Jeff Bravo one more time. Into the corner. Off the ropes, and there's a 3D, are you kidding me? And not going for the cover, of course. It's probably a little dense, but hey, that's not my call. That is not my call. Onto the top rope now. Caught. About to be slammed down. There's a scoop and a slam by Dangerous Douglas Hawkins, who's all over him right now. Team America, fuck yeah. Let's go. Picking him up now. There's a grapple. Into the corner. There's a tag. Into the corner now. There's the splash. Thrown in. Nice side effect slam. And Jason Bravo now. Oh yeah, the disrespect, wiping the foot right across the face. Of course. There's the English-style dropkick now. Quick boot up by Dangerous Douglas Hawkins, the Doer Devil. Nice scoop slam. Thought we were going to see something a little crazier there, but that is quite all right. Off the ropes. Right off the knee. Into the corner. There's a tag. The boot up. The Dream Team now in control once again. Springboard off that bottom rope. Jeff Bravo. Definitely a mark. Like some people watching tonight. There's a clothesline. Picking him up again. The mark. Jeff Bravo. Into the corner. Poppy Hawkins gets that elbow up. Beautiful. Jeff Bravo thrown in to Team America's corner. Lock up again. Jeff Bravo was able to counter that. Beautiful counter. And look at that overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Missing with that elbow. Poppy Hawkins now. Oh, yeah. The old Statue of Liberty pose there. Like he was on top of the Titanic. Throwing him over. Poppy Hawkins now. Looking to take out the trash. Over the top rope. Poppy Hawkins hanging on. He's on the apron. Blocking the punch of Jeff Bravo. Springboards back inside the ring. Gonna take him to a neutral corner here. The old Switzerland treatment. Elbow up. Jeff Bravo. Kick downstairs. Missing that lockup. Not a second one. Poppy Hawkins. Look at that. Throwing German suplex there. I love it. There's a lockup. Here we go. This is awesome. There's a beautiful move. Downstairs. Running elbow. Getting the elbow up now. Jeff Bravo. Grabbing the leg into a sharpshooter now. On the outside, the mark shooter. Are you kidding me? Going to try to lock something in and he can't. We got a count out coming up now. The mark Jeff Bravo about to be counted out here, and Team America, fuck yeah, have defeated the Dream Team, and the Dream Team is no more. They will leave the Canadian Wrestling Association, never to be seen again. Team America, fuck yeah, getting it done, ladies and gentlemen. On his way to the ring right now, Bent Rod Ron, who's got that World Heavyweight title with him, ladies and gentlemen, and he's got something to say. I'm going to make it up as I go. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I defeated the Warwolf last week for the CWA Hardcore title. And I do not want the Hardcore title. I will relinquish the Hardcore title. And tonight will be the start of an extreme tournament, ladies and gentlemen. And that first tournament match will come next. There will be 4 matches. And the final 2 opponents will meet for the Hardcore title in 3 weeks' time. Oh my God. Keeping, of course, the heavyweight title, Bent Rod Ron. So it looks like the first Extreme Rules tournament championship match here is going to be coming up next. And And the first competitor in the tournament, are you kidding me, is none other than the Cryptid Hunter himself, Gunnar Fredericks, who's Gareth, but goes by Garrett if you are LFA. Oh, this will be interesting. The Cryptid Hunter on his way to the ring. And who will he be taking on here? Who will he be taking on, ladies and gentlemen? Who the hell is this? I'm being told that this man is from Cardiff, Wales, and he is known simply as Tavish. Okay, right on. So Tavish and the Cryptid Hunter about to go one-on-one here. Who will move on in the tournament? Wow, look at the size of Tavish, though. Beautiful drop kick. The man from Wales. Oh, looking like he could swim in that ring, baby. Picking him up. Beautiful move. Gunnar Fredericks reversal, the arm drag. Now he's got that arm locked in. Oh my God, that's gonna tore a rotator cuff or pull the shoulder right out of the socket. And the Cryptid Hunter right now hunting for another victory. New attire, looking good in there, the Cryptid Hunter. Kick downstairs. I love it. Got that bag of tricks there. Tavish not going to allow Gunnar Fredericks to use those. I got to assume it's tax. It's always been tax. Gunnar Fredericks now just wants to hold your hand. Let's not forget earlier, the side effects of hand holding may include your hat blowing halfway across the parking lot of Canadian Tire. Be aware of holding hands in extreme weather. Love it. Off the ropes, Tavish. Beautiful hip toss. Gunnar Fredericks, now he's got those tacks again. Oh, I love you too. Grabbing those tacks. Kick to the top of the head. Stomping away on the kidneys now. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I think he just busted Tavish open. And the peace officer and Gunnar Fredericks coming out like he's got one of the homeless men downtown. Oh my God, just on the concrete, making him taste it. That's amazing. Nobody else loves me, eh? Okay, that's all right. There was opportunities for y'all to say it. You don't have to. Gunnar Fredericks underneath the ropes. Got that kendo stick. About to swing it. There's a lockup. Dragon corkscrew right into those tacks again. Dropping the kendo stick now and instead gonna run in and get that knee right to the chin and face. Let's go. He's got that ladder. Got the ladder up. Stacked on top of that table. The Cryptid Hunter, Gunnar Fredericks. Now there's a lockup. Scoop and a slam again. Pinfall. One. Does not care. He's got... his hands are all just messed up. Kick to the top of the head there. What is happening? Oh, and missing, going downstairs that time. Kick again. Oh, I made it, baby. Oh, no, it's not weird. You always say you love me, even if I say it's weird. Don't take my rejection. And what is Tavish doing here? Those mule kicks. Looking like a damn dog trying to bury a bone or something there. Oh, I thought he was going to throw him onto the ladder. Instead, the Cryptid Hunter finds a corner. I love it. Dr. Love does not discriminate. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Dr. Love, gonna help his brother, the Warwolf, out tonight in the main event tag team action. The Warwolf and Dr. Love take on Daddy Dave and LP Styles. As the Warwolf, of course, was absolutely screwed. No lube last week. Daddy Dave costing him not only the hardcore title, but a shot at the World Heavyweight title when he lost to Bent Rod Ron. Now Tavish in control. Speaking of Bent Rod Ron, relinquishing that hardcore title. And we have a tournament now. This is the first of 4 matches, ladies and gentlemen. There will be another one next week. And then another one 3 weeks from now, with the final taking place on the Canada Day show. The Fuck Yeah show. Oh my God. Let's go. Off the ropes. Gunnar Fredericks again running in with that elbow. And then slamming down that kendo stick. He's got him up. Gunnar Fredericks slamming him down. What is Gunnar Fredericks doing here? Gunnar Fredericks, the cryptid slam. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And Gunnar Fredericks will move on. Oh my God. Gunnar Fredericks will move on, ladies and gentlemen, in the tournament. I absolutely do appreciate it. Amazing stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Gunnar Fredericks getting it done. This is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe it. Absolutely. This is crazy. Just absolutely insane. Here comes Primetime Trauma on their way to the ring. As I don't understand what is happening. Absolutely being stalked. Just crazy. JC Curtis looking to take on El Jefe, as last week Hunter Carr got the victory over the OG Space Cowboy. Oh yeah, that's right, that's just a stuttered. Here in the waiting room, absolutely sick as fuck as always. And here comes the OG Space Cowboy with the monocle. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, buzzed on light beer. It's El Jefe, the CWA Heritage Champion, who seems to have himself in a little bit of a pickle here with Primetime Trauma. Primetime Trauma, former CWA Prairie Tag Team Champions. And right now it's going to be JC Curtis taking on the OG Space Cowboy, who's got them jeans back on. Oh yeah. Tighter than the shirt worn by Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. Great movie. Great movie. El Jefe again now. Oh, he's got that nerve hold locked in. And the referee quickly saying there's a rope break off the ropes. Second rope elbow applied by El Jefe. Knee to the top of the head. There we go, a moonsault. Over the top with a punch. There I go again. Head off the top turnbuckle. JC Curtis off the middle pole. El Jefe not effing around. Oh my, I thought he was going to throw that into an El Jefe bomb. Thinking not. We might play some Arc Raiders after this, and by might I mean please. Off the ropes, El Jefe. Gonna get a little bit of a screw job there, as my wife is really commenting on that comment. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely love you. I do. Cover. There's a kick out. Let's go. Another rollover that time. Downstairs. Going for a kick. El Jefe just absolutely into it. You gotta absolutely appreciate it. Oh, and slammed down again. You gotta absolutely love it. El Jefe! Bomb! Oh my God, take the space elevator all the way to the basement. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, El Jefe can't believe it. That's absolutely crazy. Grabbing him by the head now. Oh, and there's a straight shot. Just an absolute open hand fist by El Jefe there. I'm about to get Selena-'d. Oh my God! And a follow-up. JC Curtis catching El Jefe into a power slam. And then shades of Chris Jericho with that lion salt to the top rope. It's prime time trauma for JC Curtis with that knee off the top rope cover. 1, 2. I thought I told ya you need to do more than that to keep El Jefe down. JC Curtis getting kicked in the gut. Elbow right off the face. What is happening here? Lock up, JC. Off the ropes goes El Jefe. Drop down. What a leapfrog by the big man. JC Curtis looking to knock out his opponent. Begging El Jefe to get to his feet so he can send him to the hospital. That eye never gonna recover. He has lost vision. 1. Kick out. He's only got 20% vision in that eye, and the motherfucker can't hear already. Oh my God, his senses have got to be just absolutely on high alert at all times, this guy. Now, what is El Jefe doing? Using some momentum here. Oh, what a beautiful German suplex. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and El Jefe gets the victory over JC Curtis. That is absolutely shocking. Oh, El Jefe looking like he partook in a paint night before he came here. That's cool. I wonder what they were trying to paint as I take a sip of coffee from my limited edition Michelangelo mug that can only be found at Winners. Cowabunga, dude. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for a late pizza. Remember that. As we head into our next match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, the waiting room absolutely on fire as here comes Onslaught on their way to the ring. It's Real Talk Richter. It's Brutal Braden Lewis. It's the 2015 Alberta Tag Team of the Year as voted on by Backbreaker Media. Brutal Braden Lewis. He's going to be standing in the corner of Real Talk Richter here tonight. Oh my God, as I skipped that scene, it looked like he absolutely Geppetto'd me there. Hit me with that ventriloquist, the old Jeff Dunham I was trying to say. Oh my. Are you kidding me, ladies and gentlemen? No way. Former CWA Tag Team Champions, it's the Mothman and Troy. Oh, bro. This tag division is already stacked. We can't handle another tag team. Real Talk Richter here. And the Mothman lock up. Ooh, the old go behind. I know some people who would love that. Oh, and that mask working against the Mothman there, who is reunited with Troy. They used to go by the family. Of course, we already have a family here, so we're going to have to come up with a nickname. Maybe the Moth and Cat Connection. We'll see. You guys like that? I kind of like it, but then again, I'm a little weird. The Mothman up top now. He could fly if he hits that silver bridge elbow drop. LFA loves the silver bridge. Victorious tonight. In a bid, he's been a long reigning heritage fucking champion. You got to admit that. Ooh, fight and fright. I love that. But I'm going to probably switch the way you said it. 1. Fright and fight. I don't know. God damn it. You know I'm not going to be able to say that is why you want me to say it. I'm all tongue twisted. Fight and right. I love it. There's a Real Talk Dean Richter now. We got some serious business going on in the ring with those knees now. Oh my God, he's all over the Mothman. Kick downstairs into the guts. Richter slamming the Mothman head first into the mat and then slamming that hand down. So many times. Oh, picking the leg, picking the ankle, picking the knee. Smashing down again. Let's go. Big suplex. Real Talk Richter, former. You should go look up Richter's stats on CageNet. Cage Fighting, or whatever it is, Richter. I know you're here. You tell him. Or maybe you're not here. If you are, you could be walking the dog. 1. It is raining, though. So no excuses. Everybody should be inside. Kick to the face that time. Let's go. The Mothman calling for Richter to get to his feet. Oh, and there's a double sledgehammer. Picking up Richter, gets those boots, those knees to the head. Throwing the Mothman. Beautiful move. Richter here. Second rope. There we go, a smash. Pinfall victory. Is it coming? 1, 2. There's a kick out at 2. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Richter now. Again, just throwing the Mothman, making him fly here as Flight or Fright has reunited here tonight, and there's a headbutt from the top rope. 1, 2. Kick out by the Mothman. Richter can't believe it. Again, slamming his hand down. Beautiful senton. Beautiful senton. Off the ropes. Again, a kick to the face. Mothman, a knee to the guts. Let's go. Running Bulldog. Cover. 1, 2. Mothman, the victory slipping from his grasp there. It is so good to see Troy, though, back at ringside. And the Mothman now, what is happening? The Mothman locking in a submission, but Real Talk Richter getting his toesy-woesies on the bottom rope. Oh, and missing that diving move was the Mothman. I think it was another sledgehammer. Double axe handle, forearms. Punches to the head right now, looking for that power bomb was Real Talk Richter. Blocking that move was Real Talk Richter. And Troy now on the apron. Are you effing kidding me? David Blaine is what I want to know. And Real Talk Richter is like, you gotta be kidding me here. Taking the Mothman to the other side of the ring. Is Troy standing on the table? Of course he is, like a typical cat. And there's a kick out as Troy just standing on the announce table, of course. You son of a bitch, Troy, get off the table. You're a good kitty, but come on. Running in with the clothesline is the Mothman. The Mothman now in the corner. He's going to take Richter to the top rope. Oh, thank goodness, Richter. Running in with that knee, but blocking. That was the Mothman. What is happening here? Look at the striking of the Mothman as Troy is floating in the air. That is creepy. Mothman has got Richter up. Taking him to that corner. Bouncing his head off the top turnbuckle. Looking to scoop him down, but Richter says no. And drops a scorpion death drop, shades of Sting. Second rope now. Richter wants the Mothman up. Diving shoulder tackle. The Mothman. Richter now. He's got the Mothman up. Seismic driver. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Dean Richter victorious here tonight. And brutal Braden Lewis telling him I love it, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, suck it. Just a little bit. And brutal Braden Lewis still dealing with a lot of injuries. That feud with El Jefe took a lot out of both men's careers. El Jefe's blind in one eye, for Christ's sakes. He's still with Lola Vice, though. That son of a bitch. Still got Lola Vice. I absolutely love it. It's our next match of the evening here, ladies and gentlemen. As on their way to the ring is the North Side Pride. Oh, and it looks like we got Dr. Love going back to the OG look here. Oh, baby. Dr. Love and the Warwolf looking to take on the family here tonight. Oh, yeah. Fucking Swole Cole, what are you doing jumping around, just jacking the air like that? Telling you right now, this is one ghetto trick-or-treating group. Dr. Love going back to his roots, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. The Warwolf with him. This is going to be an outstanding contest here. The brothers teaming up. They're former tag team champions, those guys. And on their way to the ring, here comes the CWA heavyweight champion with his son and his son-in-law. The family. LP Styles and Daddy Dave. The Warwolf needs a victory here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, if he wants to challenge for that heavyweight title. Oh, he was absolutely screwed, railroaded last week. Hits his finish. Daddy Dave grabbing his leg, distracting him, and Bent Rod Ron hitting that big red power bomb. This is gonna be epic. And what do we got going on here? And we got a little bit of dissension here between the brothers, as the Warwolf, rightfully so, a little PO'd at what the family did to him last week. But Dr. Love out here, you ask him for his help, let him help you. Huge spine buster there by Dr. Love. Already eyeballing Daddy Dave. Get down to the wash rack. Oh, doing a little gay shit to LP. Looking to bail him out again. Dr. Love, that's all right, man. Like he said, he'll love ya. There's a lockup. Oh, and reversed. Into his own corner there, Dr. Love. LP, those rakes across the face. The kick downstairs, he's got that boot right into the chest. And the Warwolf, he's been struggling lately. He's absolutely behooved at what happened last week at the hands of the family. Off the ropes, punch downstairs, a little sack tap by Daddy Dave. Don't look at the circle. Up top, DM, gonna fight out of this. Excellent. Nice clothesline. You got to appreciate it. There's a tag. In comes the Warwolf. Going for a lockup there. Instead, meets the kicks of Daddy Dave. Of course, who does those at-home jiu-jitsu classes. Practices on a pillow. Practices a lot of things on a pillow. Oh my! Up and down, the Warwolf there. There's a tag. Daddy Dave rolling to the outside of the ring. Clothesline, Daddy Dave. Beautiful backflip. You got to appreciate it. You got to love it. Downstairs. Well, you also can't have kids because you're ugly, bro. But that's a whole other reason. There's a shot downstairs, Daddy Dave. Another elbow. Into the corner, Daddy Dave. Just kidding. I love you, El Jefe. You're my favorite wrestler. Into the corner, Daddy Dave. Huge knife edge chop. Beautiful move, Daddy Dave. Into the corner. Downstairs, Daddy Dave still wearing those basic trunks. I love it. El Jefe, of course, victorious again tonight. Dating Lola Vice in the game. Just an absolute winner all over. I'm jealous. Into the corner, Daddy Dave. The Warwolf just got tagged in, and he wants to destroy Daddy Dave here. Oh, and Daddy Dave just going to out-wrestle him here. Doing the old corkscrew, the dreidel slam. He made it out of clay. And tagging in LP Styles as he wants no part of the Warwolf. LP, oh my, the old SOS, someone help me. LP's got those nice boots that he got from Lucha.ca. Beautiful. Of course, like I was saying, Daddy Dave still doesn't have the Parker family trunks. He's cool with his basic Betty Black ones. Oh, and there's a beautiful move when he's trying to grab LP there. And of course, when the Warwolf, Oh, was a little down and out. Daddy Dave tried to get into the ring, but Daddy Dave, what is Warwolf? He's okay. He's like, nah, I beat him up enough. No, he's not Jewish. I just figured it, he was spinning like a dreidel. It was the only thing I could think of. I could have called him Bay Dave. Kind of like the Beyblades, but I wasn't thinking fast enough. Oh, and into the corner. There's a tag. LP back into the ring. Dr. Love shot off the ropes. Diving shoulder tackles that time by the family. Oh, and look at that shoulder tackle by Dr. Love in return. Like, you want to shoulder tackle me, brah? Didn't say the magic words. Off the top ropes, the Warwolf, who's gonna howl at the full moon tonight. Ow! There's a grapple. Forgot my kittens were sleeping. I absolutely scared them there. My wife is looking at me like I am the hard R word. Daddy Dave gonna take the Warwolf for a ride. Beautiful clothesline from the north side. Are you kidding me? All the way from Mornville he pulled that clothesline out. And then tags in LP Styles. Daddy Dave stealing the move of the Warwolf. Oh my God. That was absolutely sickening. And missing with that clothesline there. And what is LP doing? Beautiful pile driver. He learned that from his older brother, of course. And now what is LP doing? Fighting out of that, the Warwolf. Lock up, kick downstairs. Picking him up. The Warwolf, beautiful power bomb. God, I think he tasted a little bit of him there when he slammed him down. Dr. Love, running in with the kick. LP Styles quickly ending the threat of one Dr. Love. Lock up now. Daddy Dave off the ropes. Beautiful move. The old Street Fighter. But Daddy Dave also just eats a knee from Dr. Love. Shades of one Triple H. Running in with that knee, that face breaker. Daddy Dave now, brain buster. No, he's going for the three amigos. He hits him with Owen. He hits him with Easton. And he hits him with Mason. The three-sunned suplex. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out at one. Daddy Dave. Oh my God, every suplex named after his boys. Into the corner. Oh, he looks so tuckered out. Just been smoking all day and still been doing activities, Daddy Dave. There's a roll-up. 1, 2. Kick out. Daddy Dave. Everyone's favorite father thrown into the corner. He makes a wicked pasta salad. Dr. Love with the bubbles. Punt. Oh my God, right in the junk. And again from pillar to post, coast to coast, the knee that you hate the most, right in that broken nose of Daddy Dave. There's another tag. Got his legs draped over the ropes. Oh, and breaking the small of the back. Hopefully he doesn't have to move someone again. Into the corner. Off the ropes. Downstairs in the gut. Into the corner. The Warwolf. Tagged in Daddy Dave. LP Styles. Another double diving shoulder tackle. And now LP with those mounted punches right to the face. Let's make it happen. Into the corner again. There's a tag. Kick again downstairs in the gut. an elbow over top. And are you kidding me? The Werewolf is stealing the soul of Daddy Dave right in front of LP Styles. Covers him. 1, 2. Oh, and LP barely broke that up as a soulless Daddy Dave is in trouble. Covers him again. Feet on the ropes. 1. Oh my God, the Werewolf on a full moon has stolen the soul of Daddy Dave. Daddy Dave, reversal. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? And the Werewolf will not be able to challenge for the CWA Heavyweight Championship now. Oh my God, Daddy Dave absolutely stole one on a full moon. That's crazy. Bro, the man steals souls but can't buy a victory for some reason. That's all we got, ladies and gentlemen. May has come to an end, but in June, you must stay tuned as the CWA will ramp up as the fever gets hotter than ever. We'll see you next Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great work week and keep a tight ass.